fun activities. It's so much better than living alone. East Ridge Residence, the best deal in town.
Good morning. 3+U, as you know, is a community-oriented show. Always love bringing you highlights from across the Tennessee Valley, but we are not the only ones who love celebrating community. And this morning, we have gone on the road down to Chickamauga, Georgia for a very special reason at the invitation of the Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. We are here this morning in their newest location in Chickamauga, and Jed Mescon is opening up the show with me yet again this morning. He is the community liaison for the credit union. Good morning.
Julie, we haven't done this in a long time, sat next to each other.
I'm trying to not giggle.
We are. We have some great memories, but of course life moves on, and I'm really enjoying this position as the community liaison for Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union.
It's the perfect thing for you, and you and I have had some phone conversations of late about this new branch that y'all have opened here in Chickamauga. You're so excited because it is truly community.
We've been in North Georgia for a long time, but this is the first time that we've actually had a branch in the city of Chickamauga. It is a beautiful branch. I know you'll get a picture of what it looks like from the outside, but the unique thing is the brick on the outside is so similar to what you would see at the Chickamauga battlefield for some of those monuments.
Oh, really?
The architect was brilliant. So in other words, it's just really a continuation from as you drive through the battlefield. This is the first thing that you see when you enter Chickamauga.
What you're going to find throughout the course of this hour, we're going to take you on a tour of Chickamauga to a degree. You'll get to meet some of the shop owners here. You'll find about living here in Chickamauga. We'll get a history tour courtesy of John Culpepper. Great sense here, and they pride themselves on preserving that history like you're talking about. But you step in here, Jed, it's like a modern oasis, all the conveniences you would want.
It really is. We're going to talk about that in just a few minutes, our interactive teller machines, what we have available. And it is just something that Chickamauga should be very proud of. This building, it's first class. It really is up-to-date technology. And, you know, we serve 13 counties in the Tennessee Valley and North Georgia area.
Talk to me a little bit personally before we go. We're going to check in with Tammy Zumbrin as well as we open the show up for you this morning. But you're a lifelong learner. Do you get excited all the time at what you're finding about the credit union and who all can be a part of it?
Okay, the first word that I learned getting this job was you are not a customer, you are a member. And if you join a credit union like Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union, you are an owner. So if you are a member of TVFCU, you own one share of the credit union. That goes a long way when it comes to making board decisions, when it comes to thinking about what events we're going to support in the community,
right, how
we're going to spend your money, and it really puts us to the fire because we've got more than 160,000 people who own a share.
I'm glad that you mentioned that about what events you support, because people they're probably very familiar with seeing anything you've gone to in those 13 counties brought to you by, sponsored by the Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. They want to be that backing.
They have done a fantastic job getting that name out there in all of our counties. And being the community liaison, I know for a fact that we are in every single one of those counties. If we're not supporting some type of music fest or financial literacy operation, then we are definitely in the schools there like we are here.
So here's the thing. We're going to quit talking to Jed and walk over and catch Tammy Zumbrin, who's been on the show many times. You know her face and name as well, because when you do walk in to have your banking done, you want to feel comfortable and know that it's somebody that you're familiar with. Well, right here at the credit union in Chickamauga, they are employing people from Chickamauga and Fordo.
You're right. And please ask Tammy how you can join TVFCU. It is so simple. All you have to do is really live in the area.
Let's go find her right now. We didn't have to walk far to find her. We caught up with Tammy Zumbrin here at the newest branch of the TVFCU in Chickamauga, and she has got the answer to Jed's question on how you become a member of the credit union.
That's right. If you live, work, worship, do business in any of our 13 counties, you can join the credit union, and then your family can join. So anybody living here in Chickamauga, we would love to have you come open an account with us.
I am glad that we are in the area of the branch that we are, because behind you is one of your interactive teller machines. Yes. I'm a credit union member, as you well know, and I am addicted to these things.
They're wonderful.
They are not an ATM machine. You're talking with a credit union employee.
You are, and I think it's important for people to know that all those employees work at 535 Chestnut Street in downtown Chattanooga. So they are local people serving our members who are also local community people.
Now, when you come here into the branch, and you're meeting face-to-face with the folks here, they are also hyper-local because they're Chickamauga or Fort O, right?
Yes, and we have one in Lafayette, but they're all right here in this area. And so you probably know them. You've probably seen them at the ball game or, you know, out doing your shopping. So we've got 6 employees here that are just looking forward to serving anybody in the community.
Okay, talk to me. I know that you are not the head of the credit union, but you've been in banking for a long time. So there's a psychology behind it, Tammy. It has to mean a lot to people, it would to me, to come in and know that I am doing business with my neighbor.
It does. People really enjoy doing business with people that they know. They also appreciate the fact decisions are made locally. Our branch manager can make most decisions, and if she can't make the decisions, then our CEO is downtown, as is all senior staff at, you know, right there on Market or Chestnut Street. So it's local, it's community driven, community owned. We love it.
I do want to touch on one more thing specific to you, then we'll talk about the hour for the show. But specific to the credit union, the world has evolved. We all live with phones in our hands and technology at our fingertips. So y'all have evolved too, because these teller machines, the interactive ones, they're 6 days a week, 7 to 7.
They are. We are very technology driven at the credit union, but we still want to keep that connection with people. So we don't want anybody to think just because we've gone to technology means that we're not, you know, having that personal touch. I think we found a good balance for both. But you can. I had somebody, a member came in here the other day when I just happened to be down here, and he said, I absolutely love that you are open longer hours, and you're here to serve those of us who are out working and can't get to their financial institution during the day. That meant the world. You know, that's awesome.
Well, I've lived it, so I'm nodding my head in complete agreement with that member. So let's talk about the hour ahead, because y'all are very excited to be here.
We are.
So you've had fun getting out and exploring the Chickamauga area.
I've not been down here a lot. I'm a Hickson girl, so you know, the other side of the world from here, but came down early on and just got to meet a lot of our neighbors down here. It's amazing. You go down to the square, a lot of neat little stores down there. It's fun. The high school, oh my gosh, you know, if you go to that high school, you're all about the sports and being there on Friday nights and cheering your team on, and it's exciting.
So you're going to feel, we hope, by the time this hour comes to an end, that you too are part of the Chickamauga community. And if you still want to keep your house in Chattanooga or Lafayette or wherever you might live, you'll definitely want to come down here and pay them a visit. So over the course of the hour, you're going to get a history lesson. You are going to have a chance to see what kind of housing opportunities are available. Hopefully we'll check in with some of the folks over at Gordon Lee High School, get some of that good school spirit going on, and we'll take you on a tour of the Gordon Lee Mansion as well. Plus, as Tammy mentioned, those downtown businesses on that quaint square that themselves are often members here of the credit union. So thanks for the invitation.
Oh, so glad you guys came down and that we're getting to highlight this wonderful part of our community.
Let the tour begin. We are back after this.
West Yellowknife Trading Post has everything under the sun. Half-inch plywood just $24.50 a sheet. Heat pumps and AC units from $15.75. Don't pay big box prices. But hurry, limited quantities available. You better get it when you see it at West Yellowknife.
I got hurt in a car wreck, but hiring a lawyer sounds like such a hassle.
It's actually not. It's a lot easier than you think to hire Jay and Brent.
It takes us less than 5 minutes to evaluate your case.
And that free 5-minute call could mean the difference of thousands of dollars for you.
It only takes 5 minutes. Why wouldn't you call?
The first call to Jay and Brent took only 5 minutes. And in the end, they settled my case for $150,000.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call us. We're on top of it.
Call 265-1100.
How do you know you're getting the most money for your gold, silver, and old jewelry at Cleveland's Coin and Jewelry?
Just come see for yourself.
How can Cleveland's Coin and Jewelry really offer so much beautiful new and pre-owned jewelry of unmatched quality at such incredible prices?
Stop by. We'll show you how.
When you visit Cleveland's Coin and Jewelry at 843 Keith Street Northwest, you always get a lot more for a lot less.
Come see how easy it is.
Cleveland's Coin and Jewelry.
Hearing loss separates and isolates, but hearing aids properly fit can mend that broken connection.
The big deal with my wife, she don't have to repeat herself 3 or 4 times. And I can hear the grandchildren when they call on the phone, you know. I can hear, you know, hearing them laugh, hearing them talk real clear is a true blessing for me.
Let us help you reconnect.
West Yellowknife Trading Post has everything under the sun. Save hundreds off freestanding tubs. 2-piece bath shower inserts as low as $5.79. Don't pay big box prices. But hurry, limited quantities available. You better get it when you see it at West Yellowknife.
Trust the Channel 3 Storm Alert team for weather coverage you can count on.
So by now, just like us, chances are you have fallen in love with the charm of Chickamauga. Make no mistake about it though, beyond the beauty of the scenery and the mountains that surround it, the downtown area of Chickamauga is vibrant and thriving with quaint and unique businesses. So this morning, we have stepped in to Moonlight Bay Soap Company. Jody Minter and her husband have pretty recently opened the store. Thanks for welcoming us in.
Thank you.
A year ago, right? At Christmas.
Yes.
So I almost don't know where to start with our conversation, Jody, because beyond the beauty of the store when you come in and the delicacy of the soaps that you make is the story behind how you got here. Do you ever get tired of telling it?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm going to set you up and then I'm going to let you fill us in, okay?
Okay.
If you've ever had a dream and then you wake up the next day and you kind of think, oh, that was an interesting dream, but you struggle to quite remember all the details, you know the power that dreams can bring.
Yes.
Yours is quite the exception. Tell us what happened.
So basically, I had a dream that I was making soap. In the background, I could see the building, but I mainly just saw the soaps. Like everything else was kind of a blur. And I woke up and I woke my husband up. It was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I had the craziest dream. He was like, what? And I was like, we were making soap, like making soap and candles and things like that. And he was like, well, are you out of soap? And I was like, no. He goes, well, I guess we're buying the stuff to make soap.
So I can stop right there because how many husbands do you know would have said, oh, that's a crazy dream and gone back to sleep?
Yeah.
Instead, he woke up too and said, the good Lord must be telling us something.
Yes.
Let's take a gamble.
Yes.
So you began to research.
Yes.
Yeah, you began to make the soaps in your kitchen.
Yes.
Then the story goes from there that it kind of caught on, so you realized you were going to need to have a store, and you came into this building on this darling corner in downtown Chickamauga, and you stopped in your tracks. Why?
We loved just the appeal of it. Like the outside of it is older, it's the wood, and it's very, I don't know, there was something about it that pulled to me. And when we came inside, I was like, this is the building. We have to have this building.
But why?
It just felt right.
Okay, I thought you had told me that in your dream this was kind of...
Yes, it was this layout. It was like I saw where everything was going to go when I walked in. And I was pulled to it.
So, that's great to have this interesting story behind it, but then you got to put your money where your mouth is, so to speak. But you've done that too, Jody. You've done your research. You have got quite a following, not just here in Chickamauga, but you've got a map on this wall. You have soaps all over the world that people are using.
I love it, yeah. That is where all of my customers are in the U.S., and then that is where they are in Europe. in Austria and Portugal.
So let's talk a little bit about what makes these soaps, and then she also makes candles, right?
Yes.
What makes them so unique? It's the quality of what you're putting in, right?
Yes, there's absolutely nothing in any bar of soap that your skin does not need. There's no harsh detergents, no harsh colorings, no harsh fragrances, anything of that nature. They will change the way your skin feels. Honestly.
They will?
Yes.
So often, you know, you go to any store and you're looking at soap for your face and then again for your body. Are these intended to be used either?
Yes, they are. I have specific ones that I make for faces, like my oatmeal and honey and my sunrise coffee. It has real coffee grounds in it, so it's really good to exfoliate your pores and things like that.
It's not untypical for people to come in to buy some soap and you're busy making new batches.
Yes.
You're doing that on a regular basis.
Yes.
And you're looking ahead to the holiday season for some special flavors, right?
I am. I'm making a candy cane soap, actually. So, and it smells really good, and it's really pretty.
So I love candles. I'm a candle burner at my house, and I've learned a thing or two that they don't all burn the same.
No,
you were pretty quick to brag on yours, and I'm glad you did.
Yes, so mine are coconut soy, so they burn cleaner, no black smoke or anything like that. You can actually use them for lotions, so they're skin safe. They burn at a lower temperature, so it won't burn you. If you have children and they get knocked over, it's not gonna scald them.
So when you say you can use it on as a lotion, would that be good if you had a burn or a scratch or something? Is the coconut good for that?
The coconut can be, yes. It's more for moisturizing than anything like that. So you can like dip your finger in there. I suggest the wax melts versus the candles, but because it's
that makes sense.
Yeah, but you can rub it in, and it makes your skin soft.
You, I'm sure, kind of go home every day and kind of pinch yourself a little bit at how quickly this is all happening.
Yes, I do, because I can't believe it. Like, I had a vision, and we brought it to life, and it's been amazing, and I hope it continues.
So you don't want to hog all of the success, if you will. So you also, I noticed as I'm sitting here, there's a table across from me that caught my eye. You have a friend that makes antibacterial cleaning products.
Yes. Her name is actually Tanya Elrod, and she makes Elrod's Essentials, and I use these every day in my house and my home. They are amazing. They clean, they're safe if you have children or animals, so I highly believe in her products.
I know you're a customer. We're going to have to wrap it up to go continue our tour, but the bell rings on your door frequently with tourists who come to Chickamauga to enjoy this time of year.
Yes.
You are definitely worth a destination shopping experience.
Thank you.
So you'll be open Black Friday?
I will be. Yes, I will be. I'm looking forward to this holiday season.
I'm telling you, I'm shopping while I'm here. I think all of us on our crew who are here this morning are looking forward to enjoying some of the products that you make. So thank you so much, and
thank you.
Congratulations on your success.
Thank you so much.
You can come visit them too. It's Moonlight Bay Soaps, right?
Yes.
Right here on the square in downtown Chickamauga. Just one more reason that the credit union is so happy to now have a branch open to celebrate this community that is thriving and bringing people in every single day. We're back after this.
Hey, I'm Tiffany from TVFCU, and we're so excited to be here. Come see us.
I need 3 garlic butter.